everybody, and welcome on back to Building with Whip. Today is our last episode of our holiday special for 2018. Man, this has been a massive project so far. I've been loving every minute of it, and I hope you guys have as well. I've recorded this stuff very far in advance, so currently it is the 1st of December, but when you guys are going to be seeing this, I believe it'll be the 28th of December. So, a little bit of pre-recording in here, you know, just doing the old good work here to make sure you guys get some videos going out to you all for the holiday season. Got to make sure we get all that stuff in there. And with that, though, I got a question for you guys. First question, how was your Christmas? Hopefully you guys had a wonderful Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever else you're celebrating during this time. How was your holiday? Really want to know. I'm really curious. I'm hoping, as I mentioned, I'm pre-recording here, so not quite there yet, but we're going to be up in Whistler, Canada for a while, hanging out up there around the ski slopes and everything for a few days, and then we'll be coming back down into the Seattle area and just kind of hanging out down here, doing some cool stuff, having some fun with everything, and just getting to see the family. So super excited for all that. Can't wait for the holiday time to get here for me, but for you guys, it's already kind of passing, getting onto the New Year's. That brings me to my second question before we explain all of this stuff. The question would be, do you have any goals for the new year? I got a few goals myself here. I know we're quite not at New Year's yet, so it might be a little premature explaining all these things, but I've realized that I have a few goals and a few things that I want to be capturing and tackling when we move into 2019. First and foremost, our channel has grown so much this year. For those that didn't know, I set a goal January 1st of last year that by the end of the year, or I guess this year, January 1st, 2018, I wanted to break above 5,000 subscribers. As you guys all know, we are well above that. We're currently above 7,100 when I'm recording this video. And also, we recently broke 500,000 views on the channel, which is just insane. So it was a great first year, great amount of work going on and just stuff everywhere. I've just had an awesome year playing on the YouTube channel and things like that. So goals for next year would be, I want to break 15,000 subscribers. So doubling what we're currently at and another handful on top of there. So super looking forward to all of that, making sure that we can get that stuff in there. I think it'd be really cool to break 15,000 for the next year, just kind of having that consistent year over year growth type plan. I think that'd be really fun kind of to be able to focus on that, have some cool stuff going for us. And yeah, so that is the subscriber growth goal. And beyond that, I want to go ahead, or I want to try to break 1 million views on the channel. So doubling our subs, doubling the subs and doubling the view count. I think that's a pretty healthy way of going for this, especially at the rate that we're at right now. Basically, as long as I don't screw things up, I think it's going to be possible. And beyond that, I've kind of set another goal of I want to try and get some more consistent streams in here. So we've had a lot of time or where we do like Saturday streams and things like that. I want to try and make those more consistent, maybe add on another day during the week or something like that every once in a while. So sometimes we can get like 2 in here or maybe like a third or something every once in a while. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. That's kind of more of the stretch goal for me. I think the other two are going to be a little bit easier for me to balance and maintain and work through, get into those. Beyond that, though, I do have some non-Minecraft related goals. For me, like a big thing that I kind of, when I first graduated from college, let's just sit by the fire here. There's some weird sounds going on. But when I first graduated from college, the first thing that I kind of really let go a lot for me was kind of like health-wise and things like that. I ended up gaining a bunch of weight. I got up to like 220 pounds for a while, and now I'm back down to 200, which is great. So I lost like 20 pounds in the last 4 or 5 months or so, and I'm really hoping that I can, basically my goal is to keep that, to not get back to the point where I was just because I was feeling really unhealthy and really just not feeling great about myself. And now I feel much better. I don't know why I keep running around. I need some of the things in here. Let's go ahead and grab some yew, and we can go ahead and get a little bit of dirt. Let's go ahead and just throw some stone back in here and get some more dirt. And that's not enough stuff at all. That's fine. But yeah, so that's one thing that I want to do. And then with that, I want to like get more into exercising and going on hikes and things like that. So that's kind of my goal for outside of the Minecraft stuff that I wanted to share with you guys, tell you all about that one. And yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now with goals and things like that for the new year. Let me know what you guys are thinking about for your goals for the new year and what you guys are really trying to focus on for yourself. Because I feel like New Year's goals and New Year's resolutions, I personally think they're really dumb. But I think they're also like a good way that you can set a goal for yourself instead of having the goal being like, I'm going to go to the gym every single day forever and blah, 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 and just do all these great things. Like, I feel like it's more of like setting a milestone and giving yourself the chance to get into the right mindset so that moving forward you can go towards the goals that you might actually want to set. So maybe like, for me, I was talking about like a weight loss goal. So maybe somebody out there has like a really extreme weight loss goal that they want to go for. Maybe instead of setting that as your goal, because obviously you'll get burnout, you set something along like, I want to work towards this. And the way I'm going to start working towards this is I'm going to eat healthier. So my goal is to not go to McDonald's or something like that. I don't know. Whatever would work for you guys. However, that's a lot of blabbing on here. Let's get into the Minecraft stuff for today. As you can see, we've been doing a little bit of building here, just kind of as we're talking about everything. And what we're going to be working on today is a way to deliver presents. As you guys have already probably seen in the thumbnail by now, we are going to be building up our form, or our version of Santa's sleigh. These guys are little dwarves over here, so I don't want to give them like the full traditional sleigh with the elves and the reindeer and everything like that. And I want to go something more dwarven, something more technical. So we're going to jump back over to something that very much kind of comes home to me, going back to World of Warcraft. One of the first games that I got super into, very, very into that game. We'll leave it at that, to put it nicely. But inside there, the dwarves and the gnomes and everybody who kind of lived in the Ironforge area, if you guys know World of Warcraft at all, they were very big into their mechanical things. They had tanks, they had airplanes, and they had like little helicopter airplane things. But anyways, today, this is turning into a helicopter pad. Just kidding. It's like a magical airplane. It's going to be a helicopter pad, but we're going to land an airplane off here, or on here, but we're going to make the airplane look like he's flying up out over this area. I want to make it look like he's in the air. He's got a big old trail of smoke behind him as he's rushing off to deliver all the gifts. I know Christmas already passed, but it's fine. We're getting there on the side of our own world. So that is the goal for today. Let me go and get a little bit more of this terraforming work done in here, because I want to make sure that it's looking nice and looking like the part and not just like this empty thing floating out here in the middle, guys. So let me go ahead and get that on. This has been a very long intro clip here. I'll go ahead and do that stuff, then we'll come back and we will build up our airplane. A little bit of a progress update for you guys because it started snowing and I thought this was super cool. We're up here, we're in this area. It's also raining in some areas because of biomes. But yeah, so we got all this stuff in here placed in. That wall, or that cliff of the mountain face right there is almost done. Just got to finish that guy up or a little bit. I'll probably bring it back down to just here, but this back part we're going to leave open for now because I don't know quite what I want to do. That stuff there is in as well. Hopefully this footage isn't too bad with all the snow and everything, but also our base area for where our guy's going to be landing on is right here. So we got a little stone brick edge, brought in some of these redstone torches going all the way around, threw in our cyan terracotta here, basically the same as the cyan terracotta we used on the original mountain, then just did some yellow concrete in the middle to make it look super cool. However, the Christmas town down here in the snow just looks awesome. With the snow and the night and everything like that, oh, it just feels so cozy down here. The atmosphere in this guy is just awesome. Let me go ahead and finish up the rest of the terraforming, guys, and I'll be back. Alright guys, welcome back. So this is looking pretty awesome up here. We got kind of the general face. Looking from this direction here is looking pretty freaking complete, and my toes are all the way off the edge there. Not sure how I'm standing here, but that's totally fine. Gotta love Minecraft. So I was thinking we could go ahead and either have the guy facing out of here, just kind of flying off into this direction, running into that mountain, or we could go and he'd just be kind of right over the top of the village. Not super big on that. I've been loving the idea, however, now that I've been thinking about it a little bit more, of having him kind of like floating right above this point. So maybe he came out of there, just turned real sharp, and is flying off down to where we have all of our civilization. I think it'd be great if we can kind of get everything going off directly in this way. And to do that, I wanted to go ahead and bring in some dirt, go up probably to about this tall. And then from here, I was thinking this would be a good height for like where our wheels could be. But we want to go ahead and make ourselves a little bit of a platform here. So I'm thinking we could do like the wheels at that point for like our front one. And then, so let's give ourselves a little bit more room here. Basically, I do have this red shulker box here. You know, we got our Christmas present all packed away with our goodie stuff in it, ready to go here. And I was thinking we could go ahead and just make some wheels out of some stone brick stairs. So let's go ahead and get these guys in here as a placeholder. Go ahead and basically, I'm just going to take everything in here. You can see all the materials we're going to be using for this guy. And that should be good to get ourselves at least built up most of the way throughout here. So these guys are basically going to be our lowest point of the build. And then, ooh, no, I did not mean to place you. I need those. Oh, no. I do got a few extra. I knew I'd be dropping some stuff out of here. So I want to go ahead and start by just kind of bringing out this little bit, making a platform here, and we can go ahead and work with this now and kind of build things as we go here a little bit more. All right, so on top of these, I want to go ahead and do some dark oak stairs kind of pointing in. So that's kind of our base right there. And then in the middle of that guy, we're basically just going to throw a slab. That's really going to be what's kind of bringing us up to the top here. I do have some spruce trapdoors and dark oak trapdoors, and we're going to be doing a bam right there. So that's basically how our build is going to really be starting out here at the front. This is the front of it. Let's go ahead and get those cobwebs out. We're not going to be using those guys for a long time. Then to make this stuff super interesting, I wanted to go ahead and do this. Get ourselves a... actually, we want to go ahead and place that guy the other way. So we're going to go ahead and swap him around. We're going to make it a little observer here to make it look kind of like some techie bits or something. This could be like the engine chassis, I guess you could call it. I don't really know. Out here, though, we're going to go ahead and place a piston here to be like our front prop, almost, I guess you could call it. So we can go ahead and place him right there. So he's kind of like our front prop right there, a little thing like that. We're going to have most of the power coming out from the back, making a cool little engine-y bit back here. But then from here, we need to go ahead and figure out a little bit more about how this guy's going to be looking. I have a general idea in mind of kind of having some wings popping off in this direction here, kind of going out both ways like that. And then through the middle here, we want to go ahead and bring in, just to start, probably 2 blocks of dark oak right there. And then maybe we can do a stair or something. And then do like a slab, kind of getting that cool slope to the base of it. A lot of this I've generally planned out, but not quite. I want to get this kind of, and then right here is where we're going to have that engine bit coming in. So I think this will look pretty cool. Let's use that to be able to get up here to the top of it. And then, ooh, we got to figure out, I did want to go ahead and get like a little bit of a back stair bit on here so we can have that as another wheel bit. So to give you guys an idea of what our wheel's going to look like, basically going to be you, and then we're going to place some activator rails just inside those, get those little extra bits of detail in there. I think this guy should be pretty cool. So now we kind of got a little bit of our plane shape in here. Look at that. I'd say that's looking like a plane. It's got kind of the shape to it. We'll see how this turns out in the end. That guy should no longer be activating, which is good. And then we got to, of course, get our controls in here. So, you know, our flight little dwarf dude's going to sit right there. He's got his little joysticks and everything. He can control all his stuff as he's going. And, back here, we do want to go ahead and get like a chest in. So, you know, we got to be able to store those Christmas gifts. And then to make it a little bit wider, we can go ahead and just do something like you. And bam, bam, filling in our chest right there. He's now nice and protected. And then out the back of that guy, probably a good time to go sleep. Let me go do that real fast. I'll be right back with y'all. Yep, looking pretty great. We're going to leave the dirt in here too. I think the dirt adds a heck of a lot to this build. Okay, so I do need to go ahead and make a few more spruce thingamabobs in here. So we're going to go and do this. Make a quick crafting table out of that good old stuff right there. And I just want to go ahead and get in another set of spruce stairs in here. Just get a little bit more. And we'll go ahead and grab some more spruce trapdoors. That being said, we want to go ahead and come back in here. Get another dark oak door right there. And out the back of this guy, what we're going to be kind of using to be spitting out all of our cobwebby, smoky stuff is we're just going to have a dispenser along here. I think that'd be a good way of kind of tackling it. And then we can go ahead and line this guy here, make some cool little bits, like a little tail fin right there, which was with some of that stuff, making it look all super cool and detailed and everything. So right there, we can do that. We'll bring our cobweb smoke trail in there here in just a sec. But then to finish off our wings here, we're actually almost done with this guy for what I want to be doing for now, at least. We can go ahead and bring in some wings right here. And then on the side of this guy, though, just to kind of have little doorways here, I was thinking we could go ahead and bring in some dark oak trapdoors. Also, I love that we have so many trapdoors to work with now. I don't know about you guys, but I use these things all the time just to add little bits of variety and just variation to everything that we're doing. It just looks so, so cool. Okay, so we want to go ahead and turn this into more of like a bi-wing prop plane almost, but without the prop on the front because, you know, they're all magical dwarves. They only need an engine in the back. So yeah, I want to go ahead and bring this guy in all the way across here. And that pretty much is going to be the general shape of our plane. I'm really hoping this guy turned out to be pretty cool so far. We need to get our wheels on the front there, but I think overall, that's looking pretty plane-like. I don't know about you guys, but that's looking like a plane to me. I think we got a pretty good thing going here so far. So let's go ahead and jump out here. We can actually walk under that. And then let's go ahead and get you. And where's our activator rails? So we can do bam, bam, walk over here, place this last one in, and just do a bam and a bam. And then I was thinking just get a little bit more of a disruption in here. Just breaking it up a little bit more. We could go ahead and actually bring in a few little iron bars around these places, just kind of to help getting that extra bits of stuff in here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take a flyby. A little flyby of our plane right here. I think this guy will be looking pretty cool. Okay, that right there looks like an airplane to me. I think for our first attempt at ever making a small airplane craft, that guy's gonna do it. It looks a little flat, but I guess he's flying out there. He's gonna be swooping down the mountain to go do everything like that. Next, however, we do want to come back in here, get our cobwebs in, and get a good little bit of a smoke trail going in back here. So I think for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of bring ourselves all the way back here, just get ourselves a little bit more dirt area to work with. We can go ahead and build all this stuff up here. I know this episode's a little bit more chill and relaxed than our last ones have been, but that's really kind of the point. I wanted to go ahead and kind of take a little bit of a breather on this one, really just kind of enjoy building with you guys, get a lot of stuff in here. We want to make it look like this smoke is really coming out towards that direction, making it look like he actually had a path that he traveled along, trying to get everything out of here. So something like this, we might want to go ahead and maybe take you, bring up like a stray smoke cloud up there, and then we can kind of work our way back throughout this guy, drop one down to you, maybe take you, build one out to here. Smoke clouds are really hard to make, especially when you're using cobwebs, because they're really difficult to like place down correctly, I guess, because you don't want to make it look too much. Because if you make it look way too smoky, it just looks like you have a big old, or too cobwebby, it just looks like you have a bunch of cobwebs in the sky. But you can actually really use these to make a cool smoke trail, I've found, kind of overall. I don't really use them a whole lot for what a lot of people typically do. Let's go ahead and actually just kind of pop one final one out here, because we want to make it look like this stuff's like fading off as it gets farther and farther away from the plane. So let's go ahead. Do we have shears? We don't. So we're just going to lose that guy. Can we get this block back? Or is he going to be... We did get it. Cool. Perfect. Okay. Let me go ahead and get this dirt down, guys, real fast. I'll be right back with y'all. I gotta say, guys, even from down here in the town, this thing looks legit. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy with how this is turning out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. However, there's one more thing that we got to fix up over here. We got to get the snow along this little bit of area here, just right along this cliff line. We can have it drop off without snow on the far side, but I can't leave just this area without snow on it. So, but like, look at that. Look, oh my gosh. As I mentioned though, guys, this is the first time I've ever built a airplane in Minecraft. I've never tried this before. I've never tried building one of these before. So I'm sure there's a lot of things that could be improved. If you guys want to let me know down in the comments below. I was looking for like a better way of doing a little front prop or something like that. If you guys have ideas on that, very, very much would appreciate hearing that in the comments. Let me go ahead, get the snow placed in here. I got a bunch of snow on me again, and then I'll be back to you guys. We can go ahead and end this episode out. All right, everybody, welcome on back. So sorry if the audio in the rest of this video sounded a little kind of weird and really sharp. I actually got some new monitors in recently from a Black Friday sale, and it looks like because those are a big of a size difference compared to what we had previously, they actually were causing a little bit of a weird bounce back and forth for the audio. And actually the monitors itself in the room made the audio sound different. Nothing else changed, didn't adjust the settings at all, and it sounded different. So now I have to tone it back a little bit more and work with the audio a little bit better. But yeah, that little fun audio editing fact for you guys there, just changing your environment can actually do so much for you. But I was hoping we'd be able to step back here and see our little airplane peeking out over the top right there. There we go. Look at that guy. Oh, I love this guy so much. I think that's so cool. I know we did something very, very small in today's episode, just adding in that tiny little airplane and our little pad and making a few more mountains, but I am super happy with how this holiday project has turned out. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Let's go ahead and swim up our waterfall. Actually, let's just take some firework rockets right up here to the top and land it down right here in the middle. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. This was so much fun to do, and I think it really fits with the atmosphere that we have going on here. I'm very excited to kind of start doing some more themed projects around what we have going on throughout the year. Maybe like when we get to springtime, we'll do some very lush, vibrant field, village or something. Maybe a big old flower patch, mushroom houses, I don't know, the works like that. Overall, super excited with how this one went. I really hope you guys have a fantastic new year. I really appreciate all the support you guys have given me in 2018. This has been an amazing year for me. For those of you that don't know, I am just a year out of college now, a year and a half. Graduated May of 2017. So, you know, a lot of time has passed. It's been very cool seeing this channel grow. Kind of since then is about when I started things out. We've got a lot of growth. I met a lot of amazing people along the way, and I'm really looking forward to continuing this journey with all of you guys. So thank you all so much for the awesome support recently. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys are thinking about for your New Year's plans. What are your New Year's resolutions? Things like that you're working through. We might have another video coming out here in the next few days, or maybe a few days prior to this. I don't really know since I'm pre-recording this so far in advance. We're talking about more plans about where I want the channel to be going over the next year. I told you guys a few goals that we had here while building up this guy. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Please hit that like button if you did enjoy. Hit that subscribe button if you are new, and I will catch you on the flip side.